1080, so alright. So, just one thing before I start. I had to actually add a mod that actually skips the intro in Helgen. Because some of these mods actually change the object meshes for buildings and things like that, it messed with the scripting for the opening events in the game. Because essentially changing the mesh for the building that the dragon that appears in the beginning appears, it no longer could land on that object. So basically, in order to play the game, you have to be able to skip that sort of intro thing. For the few people who might actually be watching this who've never played Skyrim before, essentially, the game opens with you about to be executed, along with some people from a group called the Stormcloak Rebellion. That is stopped when a dragon appears out of nowhere. Dragons are, mythical and haven't been seen in Skyrim in hundreds of years, and basically just fucks up everybody's day, allowing the prisoners to escape, including yourself. It's about a 10-minute gameplay thing that introduces the game. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it. And just warning me that because there's mods loaded, achievements are disabled for this game. Basically all the mods that I've loaded, except for a few armor mods, are strictly visual changes. Oh, actually, could be a false start on this because it is actually running the intro. Well, may as well let it play through. If it freezes, I'll make sure that the mod is properly loaded, and then we'll do this again. Okay, that was not happening before. That's new. He is not supposed to be multicolored like that. Here's this guy.
You.
What's going on there?
Finally awake.
Something broke.
You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush.
We'll fix
Same
that.
as us.
I think I
and
know
that
what's
thief
causing
over
that.
there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
That's unsettling.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
We're gonna fix that
Nord's last
once the
thoughts
opening is done.
should be of home.
We'll
Rorikstead.
actually, you know what? I can actually save this now, I think. You know what? We'll get to the point where it freezes up anyhow.
I'm from
If it
Rorikstead.
doesn't freeze, then we're okay. If it does freeze, we'll end it there, make sure all the mods are loaded correctly, get rid of the one that's making everyone multicolored.
Sure. Mar, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Pretty sure what's happened is my load change order has reverted to a previous one that I was trying out.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Just a note, one mod that a lot of people do use when they're modding Skyrim that I'm not using is what's known as ENB mod, which basically just changes lighting properties. This is the default special edition lighting. ENB lighting tends to look really good when it works, but makes games like difficult to play when it doesn't. You know, it can be instances of absolutely blindingly glaring light.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa. Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
The weird, like, blackface stuff going on here. You know what? I'm not gonna spend any time making this guy, cause he's just gonna have to get recreated in a moment. So, we'll just name him Bob. With a backslash.
You picked a bad time to come on to Skyrim, Kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
And so begins the adventure of Bob.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next, prisoner!
To the block, prisoner.
Wait,
Nice and easy.
his color's all fixed up now. It must be a light map thing. Oh well, still fix it.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
Oh, don't talk. Are you serious? It's not bugged anymore?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go! Just need to...
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall!
Okay, so I'm gonna go fix the mod issue right now. Basically,
Quickly, follow me!
let's get to the tower first.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close. Stay out, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner. Let's go! Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? Bring us to the end times?
Okay.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
So, we're gonna quit back to the main menu, fix my mod situation, and then we're gonna load this on the other side of the little passage here. Basically, the only thing that's missed is that you go through there. You know, basically shows you all the basics of how everything works. And then you escape and you're set free. So, let's see. Load order. So that mod. Huh. Okay, I guess that other mod is not going to be removable. It was a replacement. Okay, so first we pick our race. We're in Skyrim, so of course we're gonna go with Nord. Male, the default preset, darken up skin tone a little bit. Let's make them not quite. I don't really get too much. I'm gonna change that. Yeah. of these are great. Yeah, that. Anyhow, one thing I do want to change is the hair. And we're still naming him Bob. Because why not? And we befriended Imperials.
Better down here than out there. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. And it's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Okay, that's gonna bug me. I gotta fix that. And unfortunately,
I don't
because
think
that's not on my mod list, I do need to quit the game to do it. I will be back momentarily. Okay. Just so I know which mod's going to be doing that. Good news is I do have a backup for that mod. Apparently it doesn't like the light mapping for some reason. So the skin tones turn super dark in any type of shadow. Man, this is taking a long time. And there we go. Black screen. Sorry about that. Why is this taking so long? Technical difficulties. Probably should have tested this out a little more before trying to run this, because I had only gotten the last few mods installed before I did this. Oh dear, this is... There we go. Okay, so we need to have... Okay. And almost got this. Sorry. Okay. I am really sorry about that. Okay. I think we're good to go now. It's not even that the models are bad. It's that the hair is on a lot of the characters is just not great. Super low resolution, low polygon models, like chunks of hair that are just one solid piece. It completely looks out of place with a lot of the other bits of the game. And especially when you have like high texture mods and stuff, it just stands out even more. Anyhow, let's try this again. I'm just gonna check something here. I believe. There we go.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Yeah.
It's probably best if we split
face
up.
matches the rest of his
Good
body
luck.
now.
I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay. Have they given me any gear? Okay. Yes, they have. I'm gonna be doing that all night.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
Too much Nintendo Switch.
Really use someone.
A and B reversed.
If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down a mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it. These are the Guardians. 3 of the 13 ancient canning stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Yeah, we'll do the warriors.
Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned it. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, all right? Come on. I feel better once we're under cover. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. No, not yet. After all, a dragon, something out of old tales and legends. No one could have expected that. But you can bet he'll be trying to figure it out. This could shift the whole balance of the war.
Okay.
If you want to help stop that dragon, your best bet is to go to Solitude and join up with the Legion. We'd better keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now.
Some weird chugging. That's 'cause I didn't
I'm glad you
install
decided to
system.
come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Halvor, hello.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy?
Shh, Uncle, please. Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Dragons now, is it? It's fun. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to your big fantasies.
So, a little bit of background about Skyrim. Essentially, Skyrim is a small part of a much larger continent of Tamriel. It's one of its northernmost continents, and the storyline right now is that there's essentially a civil war going on between the Imperials, which are backed
Sigrid,
by
we
the
have
capital,
company.
Cyrodiil. They're essentially one of the main provinces of Tamriel, and they control most of Tamriel.
Hadvar, we've been so worried
Essentially,
about
one of
you.
the Jarls
Come,
of
you two must
Skyrim
be
challenged
hungry.
their High King
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
killed him, which sparked
then,
off
boy,
the civil war as to
what's the
whether or
big
not,
mystery?
the people
What
who
are you
believe
doing here,
that
looking like you lost an argument
his duel
a
with the
cave
High
bear?
King was legitimate.
I don't know where to stop.
And the people
You know I
who
was
believe
assigned to
that
General
he
Tullius'
had
skull.
outright murdered
We were
the High
stopped
King.
in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband,
in her
let him tell
hand?
his story.
Not much more to tell. This
Wait,
dragon
no, that
flew
is
over
her
and just
hands.
wrecked the whole place.
What
Mass
the hell,
confusion.
dude?
I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself
What's
if not for my
wrong with
friend
your
there.
hands?
I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he
What's
can.
wrong with your
If
hands?
you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I see no harm in it. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people.
The war, I wonder what's wrong with your
worshipping
hands.
Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me. All right, then.
Did you see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child.
I
Don't
better
pester
get
your
back to work.
cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
Will do. Yeah, we don't read that. Oh, they just let me take all their stuff.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay
Make
up here
yourself
for a
at home.
while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
What's wrong with your hands?
Alva and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy. Good day.
Wait, they'll give me the gloves, but not the armor? Okay. You know what? Total living sources. Not very efficient. Daggers.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done
Hands are all
talking
freaking
about
messed
this.
up too. What's
Oh.
going on there?
A customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Okay, and you know what? Oh, I should have done more with this first. We're gonna try and fix that. Okay, let's try force reinstalling this thing. Oh, sorry for the breaks, guys. I should have worked out the kinks in this thing first. Just leave the default options with no. Yes, to all. Excuse me. Okay, so yep, seems to be on. Let's try this again. See if all the people still have their hands. Can't believe I did that. Okay. Some didn't go right there. Oy. Try this. There we go.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
You have hands. Your hands are back.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. The sooner you take a look. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Here. Where'd she go?
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. This way. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alrighty. That's disturbing. Butterfly, where'd you go?
time to get it up, friend. I'll try and make it.
Mercy on you! It's nothing. Victory or Sovngarde!
Can't count out your boy.
I know he's gonna face me. It's where to leave the body.
Gonna rip you open. Son of a...
Tell you what, when you start running, why don't you stab him in the back?
Catch your death a cold one, that is it.
Your end draws near. It's nothing.
Whoops. Unnecessary and a little gratuitous. What's that tower? Where's River Run? There it is. Bob's Burgers. I think it would have been better if it was titled Bob Zombie. Actually looking at the screen, because you could use the HD rumble to feel the various bits and bobs inside the lock. I guess they figured it doesn't work well on like the typical rumble motors. Oh, my zombie decayed before I got a chance to do anything. Well, apparently since they just sit there and make a lot of noise, take one because we're gonna sneak them. switch to mouse and keyboard. Since I have a feeling that would be a lot easier.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hartfield? Bjorn? Zoling? I know I ran ahead of the ball, but I need help.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with them?
Nope, he didn't get very far. that subtlety.
Picked a bad time to the clock.
You get torch.
close. I can feel it. You, over here.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Not much.
Playing Skyrim Special Edition, streaming it.
Never should have come.
Went and installed a bunch of visual mods and stuff on it. Try and get it pretty decent. There we go, sorry. Also trying it out with mouse and keyboard because I'm trying to rely to use the bow and arrow more. It feels weird to me. I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely taking some. The various commands are definitely taking some getting used to. They're not necessarily how I would have arranged them. I see you there. Also, the walk speed in this game is, like, insanely slow. This should have an auto run. I wonder if there is an auto run. But I'm also trying out, I'm doing all the encoding from my CPU, because I'm trying out the hardware encoding on, the software encoding on Ryzen, which is supposed to be pretty decent. I would say, yeah, it does seem pretty decent.
Cool.
Well, it's because you have all those, like, threads that you can run, right? So, like, running your encoding on one or two of them doesn't really seem to affect gaming much. So what are you up to, Mike?
I'm getting my warrior mount.
Oh, the class mount?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping they have some more like content stuff coming out soon, because I'm starting to be pretty bored with the game as it is right now.
It's an expansion, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I mean it's still months away.
There'll be an event sometime soon.
Yeah. Oh man. sometime on the trip. First. Really, I need to make it so you have to, like, make this crap. Legs. Okay. Okay. How does he not see me? There was a road here. No, this direction's still the right direction. There's the road. There's people in it.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Who goes there?
Hey, Albert.
What is up, y'all?
You look strong. Come to Orvasker and be a companion. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Kodlak is the one who figures out.
So apparently Johnny Knoxville is making a movie about Action Park.
Well, that's taking
Wow.
no thanks to you.
So back in the 80s, right? There was a water park in New Jersey called Action Park. It was notorious for the fact that basically the rich guy that designed the park, right, was not an engineer. None of the people he hired were engineers. So they made all these water slides and attractions that literally people like died, you know, riding on. There was like a water slide that basically went in a donut loop, right? And if you were lucky enough to be able to slide through the donut loop, like make it all the way up and around, right? You'd probably get a concussion or a bloody nose on the other side because you probably hit your head at least 5 or 6 times before you, but yeah, the park was notorious. Like, there was like this big wading pool where like 5 or 6 people died over the years, just getting pulled into the damn pool because the waves were way too strong on the pool. Yeah, and then there was like a swing, all right, and it was like a swing into like a lake and stuff like that. That you know, like everybody can just kind of like you know, just jump in. Yeah. Only the problem was that the water in the lake was super cold. So if you jumped in after swinging into the lake, right, you basically were hitting like super cold water and fucking giving your body a shock. So some people died from that too, just hitting the water and getting such a shock to their system that they fucking drowned.
They went into shock.
Yeah. It was a pretty it was a pretty bad place.
Alrighty.
And apparently Johnny Knoxville is making a movie where they make fun of that park, which is now, I don't think it wait, is it still open? 3 years ago, what? So apparently they restored Action Park with different rides, and they're trying, and they brought it back. Wow.
So the rides, well, they probably did something to the rides to make them safer. I mean, no idiot would want the kind of legal liability of having a park that's basically main draw is that it kills people.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
like,
you know, maybe some people, but not the kind of people who typically have the money to own an amusement park.
Yeah.
And don't exist, you know, in comic books.
Like they had like one of those slide type of things where you would get into like a sled, right, and just go down a hill and stuff, and they put tons and tons of ridiculous turns that there's no brakes on this damn thing, so you would be going down the hill at 50 miles an hour and without any brakes, and this sled is barely making the turns. Like, you just lean the wrong way and you go flying right off the damn thing, and there's no rails to keep you in. So it's like, who made this park? It's pretty bad.
Do your work. So much easier to rob when you're dead.
Also, they decided that a park where there's barely any rules to the you know, the attractions and shit, with teenagers as the lifeguards and stuff like that. Let's serve beer. Let's serve beer at all hours of the day.
Wait, aren't there laws in New Jersey about when you can serve alcohol?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were.
So did they
Still are, but still.
actually follow the laws, or was it just sort of like...
Well, Action Park was made in the 70s, right? They didn't really force laws back then, really.
Gotcha, yeah. They may not have even existed at that time, who knows.
You can even see it in their commercial from back in the day. Holy crap, man!
This just... like... This just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. There were stories about people actually, because the go-karts, the Indy cars that they had, right, for racing on the track, they didn't have a set speed. So like the fucking people would just ride them right out into the turnpike.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was like just fucking, this place was pretty infamous for a lot of the ridiculous shit that would happen.
This just seems... like, how? I mean, I get it was the 70s, but... something seems very wrong there.
It was a rich guy that didn't know what he was doing when they made the place, like when they bought it.
But you'd think they did get shut down real quick.
You would think so, wouldn't you? I mean, the fact that more than one person died in the pool, like, would have shut them down, but no, like, fucking...
Ah, bothering me funnel! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother! I'm moving. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Okey doke. Dragonborn business. Sorry. I'm getting more than you do. Why does he have a ring of minor illusion?
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool? Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turn him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
I think your wife's dead.
You can tell Cicero I'll be along presently. I just need to do a couple things here first and gather my tools.
Dude, you're sleeping.
You need something? Talk to my husband, Vantis Lorius. Or just look.
Apparently you're not dead. No, when the sun's coming up.
Poor mother! You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
I feel the same. Fortune smiles upon the... Take a look. It is a pity. Take a look. But it cannot be helped. Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted, they will open their cities to our caravans.
Oops. I'm looking at his apparel. Picking it up.
Oh, here we go. Somebody made a history of Action Park video.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
A history of Action Park video. Kind of curious. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I do remember some of the news reports about that place back in the 80s. I never went myself, but thank God I never did.
So basically what you're saying is that Action Park was the inspiration for Murder World?
Yeah, basically.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Wait, what?
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Hey, who's that guy?
Need something? Huh? Huh?
Oh, that's right, open cities.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial.
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl. Listen, Could you take the sword to my father? Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Grey... New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Don't take... Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Why are your eyebrows on upside down?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders,
Eyebrows are upside
Madron.
down.
He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling. It's got to be tough. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody...
Oh wow, I didn't know the fuck. Holy crap. Okay, you fucking... Yeah, you just gotta watch the video. Holy shit.
The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. Sounds awful.
Ere you ascended, and the 8th became 9. You walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man. But you were once man, aye, and as man you said, let me show you the power of Talos.
Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Griffin Pass to the southwest. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
Oh, look, all the people in here.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
Part?
You've done Whiterun a service. I
Action
won't forget
Park?
it.
What's Action Park?
Take this as a small token of my esteem.
Oh, River's just telling us all about Action
Here's
Park.
another thing you could do for me.
No, we have here in Kansas,
Suitable for someone
Worlds
of
of
your
Fun. And right next to it, Oceans of Fun, where I almost drowned.
Perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the wall. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you... I serve Jarl Balgrum. From Adrian? Ah, thank you. Please, take these few coins. For
Arxter was
services
down.
Oh.
Here's this update.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
New host.
What? This new host?
Farengar, I
Yep.
think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know who can stop it. Let's go. Yes, my lord. Tell me what you told me about the dragon.
Trouble?
That's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irleth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you... Man.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.